What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, two-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, now reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez, who has 19 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. He is 26 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. Teofimo Lopez recently did an interview to which Teofimo Lopez is now claiming that he has messages, text messages from now former undisputed lightweight world champion, now WBC junior welterweight title contender superstar boxer, Devin "The Dream" Haney, who is 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 25 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. Teofimo Lopez is now claiming that Devin Haney has been avoiding him and has been ducking him, and he has the messages from Devin Haney that can prove that Devin Haney has been avoiding him. The reason I highlighted unified lightweight world champion and reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion is because there's a false narrative going around, and you have media members out here telling Teofimo Lopez and agreeing and backing up Teofimo Lopez and stating that Teofimo Lopez is the first two-division undisputed world champion. That is completely false. Teofimo Lopez has never been undisputed. And Teofimo Lopez, yes, he beat the former undisputed junior welterweight world champion, but he had one belt at the time he beat him, and that's British superstar boxer Josh Taylor, who is now also 19 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. So he beat Josh Taylor, shockingly dominated Josh Taylor in a shocking, beautiful performance. And prior to that, when he was at lightweight, he fought and beat two-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily "High-Tech" Lomachenko. Again, that was a unification bout. It wasn't for undisputed. If you look at the history books, the undisputed champions in the history books, Teofimo Lopez is not one of the 4 major sanction belt undisputed world champions in the history of the sport of boxing. That would be Bernard Hopkins. That would be Jermaine Taylor. That would be Alexander Usyk. That would be Terrence Bud Crawford. Twice in 2 separate weight classes. That would be Naoya the Monster Inoue. That would be Devin "The Dream" Haney. That would be Jermell Charlo. And that would be Saul Canelo Alvarez. Teofimo Lopez is not on that list. Again, that is Bernard Hopkins who did it first, Jermaine Taylor who beat Bernard Hopkins, then it was Terrence Bud Crawford, then it was Alexander Usyk at cruiserweight, then it was Josh Taylor who did it at junior welterweight, then you have Naoya Inoue, Jermell Charlo, and Canelo Alvarez. Those are the only undisputed champions to hold all 4 major sanction belts in the history of the sport of boxing on the male side. Then you have Carissa T-Rex Shields. You have a few women fighters that done it, but Carissa Shields is a 2-division undisputed champion. Teofimo Lopez is not on that list. Not at all. If you Google the history books to see who's the undisputed 4 major sanction belt champions, again, Teofimo Lopez is not on that list. But just staying to topic, Teofimo Lopez is now saying that and claiming that Devin Haney is ducking him because he offered Devin Haney a fight, and Devin Haney turned it down to fight 2-time WBC junior welterweight world champion superstar boxer Regis Prograis, who is 29 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout. He is 34 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. So he's claiming that he turned down the opportunity to fight him. And on December 9th, next Saturday, San Francisco, California, Chase Center, where the Golden State Warriors play, the home of his mother and the Bay Area, the home of his father, trainer, and manager, CEO of DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, Bill Haney from Oakland. His mother's from San Francisco. His father's from Oakland. It's a homecoming fight. Devin Haney will be fighting Regis Prograis. Teofimo Lopez is claiming that Devin Haney turned down the opportunity, and he has the messages to prove it. But then quickly, immediately, because he knows that the world is going to say, reveal the messages, he quickly turns around and says, but I'm not going to reveal it. Then why mention it? What's the point in mentioning it if you're not going to reveal it? And we also know that your father, trainer and manager, Teofimo Lopez Sr., was on a call and an interview with Bill Haney, to which he stated that they didn't have interest in fighting Devin Haney after he beat Lomachenko, after Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko, that they were going to go to Australia, and they were offered $10 million to go to Australia to fight now the former unified lightweight world champion Australian star boxer George Kambosos Jr. And they ended up, Bob Arum, legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter of Teofimo Lopez. Bob Arum did not want this fight. George Kambosos was the IBF mandatory challenger for Teofimo Lopez. Bob Arum is on record on numerous times saying he did not want this fight for Teofimo Lopez. He wanted Teofimo Lopez to go in a different direction. Bob Arum even felt like Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos were in cahoots, allegedly, to try to get as much money out the situation as possible, and was in agreement to not agree to what was being offered. It went to a purse bid. Top rank bid $2.3 million. Then Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn and DAZN came in and bid $3.2 million. And then Triller came in and bid a whopping $5 million. And Triller won the purse bid. But then Triller dropped the ball, couldn't promote the fight, couldn't deal with the fight. The fight dragged on. The dates kept changing. Triller dropped out. It went to the next highest bidder, which was Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, and the fight ended up taking place stateside. Here in New York, at Madison Square Garden, and Teofimo Lopez was dropped in the fight and lost to George Kambosos. He was dropped in the fight, then he lost to George Kambosos. And then Devin Haney immediately fought George Kambosos, beat him in Australia, where Teofimo Lopez and his father said that they was going to Australia to fight Kambosos for $10 million. Instead of fighting Devin Haney goes to Australia not once but twice, beats Kambosos twice in Australia, easily, hands down. It's the same guy that beat Teofimo Lopez. Comes back and defends the title against Lomachenko, and now is moving up in weight. So Teofimo Lopez had the opportunity to fight Devin Haney for Undisputed, and he turned down the opportunity. And they're on record saying that they had to honor their mandatory in George Kambosos, when the IBF president, Mr. Peoples, is on record stating that if Teofimo Lopez and his father would have petitioned to have a unification undisputed match with Devin Haney, they would have pardoned him and not upheld the rules to have to fight George Kambosos. The winner would have had to fight George Kambosos afterwards. So he didn't have to fight George Kambosos. He could have fought Devin Haney. But Teofimo Lopez told the world that Devin Haney wasn't worth it. And now he's on the campaign doing the same thing again. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Haney, they say Garcia, they say all these dudes. They don't want to fight me. You don't think Haney wants to fight you? I have messages and they didn't want to fight me, but I'm not going to put him out there like that. So you don't think Haney wants to fight you because of the money, because of you, because he knows he'd get knocked out, or what? Like, what is it? That's all on them. That's on them? He just, he's big guy, big tough guy, then so be it, but like show it. You want to say I'm fighting Prograis, but Prograis has been at this weight for a long time. Regis Prograis has been at 140 as long as Josh Taylor. And Josh Taylor beat Regis Prograis. Just want to clarify for everyone that doesn't know that. Yeah. For the WBSS, which was World Boxing Super Series, or Super 6 series.
Yes, Josh Taylor did beat Regis Prograis. It's the only loss. It was a split decision or majority decision win for Josh Taylor. He barely pulled off that victory, but nonetheless he did. And Teofimo Lopez, he dominated Josh Taylor. But at the time he beat Josh Taylor, he was already stripped of his titles, okay? He was already stripped of his titles. He was stripped of his WBC title, his IBF title, and his WBA title and ring title. He was only the WBA champion. And if that's the case, if you're going to claim that you were undisputed, then Floyd Mayweather was undisputed after he beat Carlos Boulderman. But he's not in the history books, in the record books, for being undisputed either. You know why? Because he's not, period. So with that said, he claims that he has these messages from Devin Haney avoiding him, but he's not willing to reveal it. So why mention it? So let's see what happens after December 9th, because Devin Haney is possibly going up to 147. But if he don't, hopefully we could get this fight with Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez in a unification bout. And let's finally put all this debate to bed. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.